full body mobility sequence. This can be used on its own just to get the body moving, or it can be used as a mobility drill before exercise. Okay, so starting off just with the head, we're just going up and down. Now, when we go down, think of you're trying to tuck the chin into the throat, and when we go up, you have your mouth closed, you're pressing your tongue against the roof of your mouth, and you're reaching with your chin. Okay, about 10 of them. Next, left and right. Now, when we go, we lead with the eyes. So the farther you look, the more you can twist. Okay, about 10 of them. Then we're going side to side. So when I'm here, I'm not thinking of bringing the ear to the shoulder. I'm thinking of bringing my jaw up to the ceiling. So I'm raising the jaw up. Okay, and about 10 of them. Next, we're going to stretch out our fingers as wide as possible, and then make a fist and pull the wrists back to the shoulder. Stretch out, pull back. Stretch out, pull back. And we're going about 10 of them again. Okay, next, interlock the fingers, and we're just rolling 10 one way, 10 the other way, then open the hands out. Roll 10 one way and 10 the other way. Okay, next onto the elbows. Palms are out in front. Think of putting a pair of sunglasses on and down. Sunglasses on and down. Okay, about 10, and then reverse. So comes back in, sunglasses off. Okay, and it's full extension of the elbow each time. Okay, next one. You have a cup of water on the palm, and I'm going to twist around without spilling the cup of water. So the palm turns in and around. So the palm is always facing the ceiling. Okay, you can try a few that way, and then come in the opposite direction. You know, then do with the other hand, and then you can try both hands. So both palms come in, around, and up, and reverse. Okay, so we're working the elbows and the shoulder joints there. And next is Egyptians. So Egyptians, the palm out in front, so the arm is parallel to the floor. Now, the idea with the back arm is to try get it up, but not by tilting forward. Okay, so you want to stand tall and lift the back arm up. Turn through and extend. Turn through and extend. So I'm reaching the fingertips forward. I'm reaching these fingertips back. I'm not tilting forward. I'm trying to stay up and lifting the back arm. Okay, so going for about 10 each side there. And next on to the hips. Okay, so fingers at the back, thumbs at the front. Instead of just doing circles, think of pushing, say your hips are in a box, think of pushing out into the four corners of the box. So we're out, stretching the hip joint there, stretching it forward, forward, 45 degrees back. So I have like a single leg deadlift or a hip hinge on this side, and then back onto the other side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if you go into the circles, make sure you're still hitting all four corners of the box. Okay, next we're going to grab your right wrist, palm in the air, and I'm going to literally pull over to the left hand side. Okay, now I'm not letting the hips kick out, I'm trying to keep the hips centered over my feet, and I'm physically pulling the hand over, stretching down through the side here, down towards the lats and the hip. Okay, when you're comfortable then let the hips kick out, and you're still pulling the hand physically to the side. So hold that for a few seconds, both of them, do both sides. Okay, next we go on to the knees. So palms on the tops of the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. While you're there, we're going to do circle rotations. Now, what we're doing here is we're not actually concentrating on the knees, we're concentrating on the ankles. So we're trying to push the knees out over the toes, bring them around, and lock them out. So round and lock. So we're trying to keep your feet as flat as possible. Don't let your feet shift up onto the sides. So feet nice and flat, and the knees are going out as far as possible, trying to make big circles with the knees, and that's going to go into the ankle joint. Okay? Next, just stretch, point the toes, pull them back. Point the toes, pull them back, about 10 rotations in, 10 rotations out, and then try the other ankle. Okay, let me know how you get on. Any questions, just leave them in the comments.